Yes, Celtics Nation, what is happening? Welcome back to another Bleed Green podcast. Welcome back, Boston Celtics. You know, we're gonna discuss all the good stuff about the boys in green. And yeah, man, Justin, welcome back. Hope you're doing good. 3 games we haven't spoken about. Obviously, last week we previewed the next 3 games. We've got 3 games to talk about, the last three, and we've got 4 games this week. So make sure you guys do tune in. Hit the like button if you're new around here. Subscribe to the channel. Um, Also, we're 28 subscribers now to 600. We're getting ever so closer, guys. Just keep on going. We're almost at 600, guys. Just keep pushing. Keep hitting the like button, and also turn your notification bell so you don't miss a live, you don't miss an upload, and you just don't miss a video and all the good stuff. But yeah, man, Justin, hope you're doing good, man. And then let's discuss the Celtics, man, because it's been a really good week. Well, I would say the most amazing week, but last night was an amazing result. But yeah, man, hope you're doing good. Let's get started.
Yeah, everything's good.
All right. Anyways, then, um,
Akram was like, damn it, is he gonna say
I,
more?
I was waiting for you to finish. But I was like, all right, cool, no worries then. Um, but yeah, man, let's talk. Obviously, the Celtics started off last week with the win versus the Memphis Grizzlies. It wasn't the prettiest win of the lot. I'll be honest with you. It was a really really how do you say it? It was a really dull performance. Like, we struggled against a G League Memphis Grizzlies.
Who, by the way, have John Moran out for the rest of the season.
Yeah, but they're tanking. They're tanking.
It don't matter. It don't matter. Still counts.
No, of course it does. Of course it counts. I'm just saying that generally, um, they're tanking now, so they're not gonna worry about John Morant, returning or whatnot anymore. But yeah, I mean, look, like I said, Celtics clutched up and won. It was really ugly performance against the Grizzlies. I cannot lie to you. But it was a game that I didn't really expect. I expected us to destroy them. I didn't think that the G League Grizzlies had anything for us. But you know what? They actually showed up and they put up a really good fight. And then they ended up losing by 5. They lost by 5 points in the end at home. So they put on a good performance for their fans. Obviously, not many of them turned up, but because this is a tank season for the Grizzlies. But yeah, man. Um, what did you make of that game, bro? The Memphis game, because that was a ugly performance, wasn't it?
I mean, a win's a win, no matter how you take it. So I don't know. I'm glad that we don't see Memphis ever again.
Continue.
I do think Derek White needs to be better though.
Yeah, no, I agree. I 100% agree. I
But it
think that.
didn't it didn't help that their flight got delayed going back to Boston after the game, so that didn't help either. So
I guess, but did really play an effect on like their next game,
yes,
because
yes,
at a game a day later.
no, it definitely took effect because they couldn't get home until Saturday afternoon.
We played Sunday, didn't we?
Yeah, but still, it was a long it was a Grandy said it was a nightmare. That's all I'm gonna that's all I would say for them. That I don't know how to explain it.
Mm. But yeah, it was an ugly performance. We got there in the end. Still, like you said, a win's a win. Um, what did we discuss on Monday's show regarding the Celtics? Was it the Timberwolves game that we discussed?
Minnesota Timberwolves game. Yep.
Do you want to get to that game, or do you want to just continue with the Grizzlies game? Because I still have a few more things to say on the Grizzlies game if
Oh,
you would like.
you can say what you want about the Grizzlies. I got nothing
Uh,
much else to say.
I want you to add as well.
Damn. Aikman's like, no, like you go, bitch. Like, okay, fine. Uh,
Go on.
like I said, Derek White needs to be better. The Grizzlies suck, and Tatum needs to be better too. Like, no way we should have struggled. Okay, Aikman, your turn.
No, I don't disagree. I just don't see the thing where people say Tatum needs to be better. I think coming off an Achilles injury, you don't expect much. You know what I mean? He's returning to a side that's been, on top of their game. And he's come in. He's looked sharp. He's looked like he wants it. He wants to be a part of this team. You could clearly tell by his body language, the way he's been working on the court. So Tatum is not Tatum is not only needs to be better. I would say he needs to be better. He just needs to be more consistent, and that's what he's doing right now. He's been consistent because the problem with it is Justin, right? Let's look at it this way. There's a lot of people out there, and I will get to the Timberwolves game in just a bit, right? There's a lot of people out there right now, saying that Jason Tatum is ruining the Celtics. And that's what baffles me because I just wonder, like, what are they watching? Because cool, I agree, we've not looked amazing in the last 3 or 4 games, and I'm not going to deny that whatsoever, for sure. However, that doesn't mean Jason Tatum has made it worse. It just means that maybe our rotation's not as good, and our spacing and our chemistry has not been amazing as an entire team. Our defense has not been good enough. Our defense has not been on point. People don't point out the defense, but the defense has been really poor, especially against Memphis, especially against the Timberwolves. And I will get to the Timberwolves game in just a moment, but our defense against the Grizzlies, we got beaten on the glass, strength to strength. What's that player called? Small. His name is Small or something. He had a good game. I mean, a lot of other players had it. I'm sure a lot of players had a good game as well. So I can't even hate on Memphis' performance because they played well. It's more on us that we didn't go on a big run and we didn't seal the game in the fashion that we're supposed to seal it. But yeah, man. W against the Memphis Grizzlies. But on to Timberwolves now. That was one of the worst games of the Celtics I've seen all season. I think that was one of the ugliest defeats I'd say I've probably seen all season. I think no Anthony Edwards, you're expected to win that game at home. They turned out, we didn't. And I need to speak on Joe Mazzulla's rotation, right? Because that game, he had a poor rotation. His rotation was a bit iffy. All right. Let's look at it this way. When Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown came back onto the court, what did they do? They helped us go on a run, right? They helped us go on a run of scoring. We went on like an 11-0 run to come back in the second half, and then the Celtics took the lead, and then they came back in the non-Tatum and non-Brown minutes. So it just goes to show that Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown are the reason. Well, not are the reason, but they're the main reason as to the Celtics, playing well. You know what I'm trying to say, bro. And it's not even just Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. It's Joe Mazzulla as a head coach. Like, he knows how to get the best out of these guys. But when you watch Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, the impact that they give to this team, that they provide for this team, because when they went off the court, you saw the difference. You saw what they were. You saw that we weren't scoring properly. We were down 12 when they came back. And what's it called? We struggled to score. We struggled to play defense. The Timberwolves just came back, and then they ended up winning the game for the very first time in Boston since 21 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. You said 21 years ago, right, Justin?
Mm-hmm.
This is the first time the Memphis Grizzlies have done the double over the Celtics since I don't know which year.
2005.
Crazy. Absolutely crazy. But this is what I'm trying to say, Justin. This is what I'm trying to say, bro. Right? It's because we didn't, you know, we didn't help with the rotation. That's one of the main issues in my opinion. The rotation wasn't good that day. It was poor because you don't bring Jason Tatum and Jalen Brown back with 4 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, and we're already down like 12. That's just stupid. For me, you have to keep them in the court from the start of the fourth quarter. You look at SGA. I think he returned mid fourth quarter, if I'm not mistaken, like early fourth quarter. This is what I want to see from Joe Mazzulla. Start your best players at the start of the fourth quarter. If that's sit out the entire third quarter, do it. But I wouldn't. But at the end of the day, I wouldn't do that. I would lessen their minutes in the first half and lessen their minutes in the third quarter and go out for the first and the fourth quarters. That's what I would do. I don't know if you agree. I don't know if you disagree. But because I think our total, minutes for these guys needs to improve because you can't bring them back with 4 minutes to go and the Celtics are down like 15 or 16 points. You get what I'm trying to say? I just don't agree with all that. What did you make of the Timberwolves game? Because I think that was one of the worst performances of the season by the Celtics, and I've seen a lot worse. But that's not one of the worst by the Celtics. What did you make of the game, bro? Talk to me for a bit. I'll be right back.
I don't know. I don't want to say everything that I said on the NBA show, but yeah, I agree. It was one of the worst. But congrats to Minnesota. They got the win 21 years in Boston. I don't know. Joe Mazzulla needs to do better. I I don't know. Also, speaking of Joe Mazzulla, I think what Joe Mazzulla and Derek White had to explain on Tuesday because of them going to Monday Night Raw is stupid. But I don't know. Boston media sucks. I guess. I, I'm sorry, guys. If I'm not saying a lot of things that Akevin says because I agree with what Akevin said. But yeah, Joe Mazzulla. I don't know, but yeah, I don't think he should have explained himself and why he went to Raw because there's been a lot of celebrity athletes that go to WWE events and especially in your hometown city. Like you have the Seattle Seahawks go to Monday Night Raw in Seattle. I don't know. Akron, what do you think? Do you think Joe Mazzulla should have explained himself? Because I don't think Joe Mazzulla should have explained himself why he went to a professional event in the city of Boston on a Celtics day off.
Justin, the Boston Celtics players are going to watch France versus Brazil in Boston.
There you go. There you
The
go.
entire team are going, right? And if the Celtics media wants to question, right, why they're going, then the Celtics media have no more questions. That they're just bored. They've run out of questions to ask because they've got nothing.
The question that the okay, so this is a topic. The question that the media asked Joe Mazzulla was like, it doesn't seem very fit in that an employee was going out with was going out with their boss. Like Joe Mazzulla was like, I'm not his boss, and I don't see Derek White as an employee.
He's not wrong.
I hate the Boston media so fucking much.
It's dumb. It's a really stupid question to ask, especially when the two wanted to bond. Joe Mazzulla and Derek White, they wanted to have a bonding time, right? As a head coach to a player, right?
Yeah. And it was in Boston. It was at the
As
TD.
well.
It was at the TD Garden. Like, what do you want them to do? Fly to Philadelphia to watch the Oklahoma City Thunder game?
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. But yeah, man, the Timberwolves game was poor, man. It was really poor, and I was frustrated all game, man. I was concerned. I was starting to get worried. I can't lie to you, Justin, because the last few Celtics performances in general have not been good. In general, they've not been good. You know what I'm trying to say. However, we stepped it up last night against OKC Thunder, and I will get to that right now because you know why not? That game, Justin, I would probably say that's up there with probably the best win of the season. I think that ranks as the best win of the season, if you ask me. Obviously, my favorite wins are against the Lakers because I don't like the Lakers. But if we're talking general like best win for the Celtics, I'm saying last night. I'm saying last night was up there with this season, bro. I have to say it. Like I just think that was a solid team performance. And do you know the one thing is we never backed down. We went down like what 10 or 11 points, and then the Celtics just came back. You know, and that's something that I've been very very happy about, and I'm how do you say it? That's something I'm happy about, and something that we can definitely work on going forward. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, no, I get it.
Consistency, being clutch, just the way we played in general, man. I have to give it to the players. I have to give it to Joe Mazzulla. These players never back down, and I'm just very glad that this Celtics team is so well coached. Because if there was no good coach in charge, if the coaches in general just weren't coaching properly enough, the Celtics wouldn't even be in the playoffs right now. The fact that the Celtics have championship DNA players still there, like Pritchard, White, Brown, right? They've got three of those championship caliber players. And what was I gonna say again? Hold on 1 second. I forgot. Fucking hell, my bad. But yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. I think this up there ranks with one of the best wins of the season by a distance. What are you saying?
You want to know what made it even better?
Go on.
Who lost in overtime last night?
The Hawk, the Pistons.
Yeah,
We play the Hawks on Monday. Sorry, it's Saturday.
Friday and Monday.
No, we play Atlanta.
Yeah, Atlanta Friday and Monday. Friday in Boston, Monday in Atlanta.
Okay. Yeah, you're not wrong. But that's what I'm saying. Consistency is key, and we need to step it up for sure. I'm really enjoying overall. But in games like against the Minnesota Timberwolves, we cannot underestimate our opponent. We have to be on point, and we have to be, and we have to be, you know, we have to be near perfect to get to stay in the second seed. Um, what did you make of the OKC game, and where does it rank for you? I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some water. Yeah, just continue talking for a bit.
Wow, Paul Skeens is struggling. Shit. All right. Yeah, I enjoyed this one. I listened to this game because I was watching opening night on Netflix, which, by the way, I thought MLB did a great job on their Netflix broadcast. What is the I'm gonna be completely honest with everyone here. I don't think this was one of the best wins that they've had. Um, I think this is the second best win they've had. Obviously, the win I'm gonna give the Lakers win top of there because I always like beating the Lakers, but I don't know. We had one guy out and they had no guys out, so if we can meet these guys if we can meet these guys in the finals and we're healthy and we can beat them, then it'll rank up there as a top win for me. But I just I don't know. I think this is number 2 in the wins for me.
So you're saying the Lakers game, yeah?
Yeah.
Fair enough. Obviously, for me, that's my favorite win. Like, okay, I get what you're trying to say. Like, the Lakers win was definitely the best because it's like, we were touted to lose that game because we were playing on the road. We were playing a fully fit Lakers team, right? As compared to what we did last time. We didn't play a fully fit Lakers team, right? But now we played a fully fit Lakers team. We beat them, cool, on the road. And trust me, that's my favorite win in terms of overall best team win. I'm putting okay. I'll put 3 out there. I'll throw 3 out there. So the Pistons game at home, right? It's 1. The
Okay.
second one will be the Knicks game at home,
Okay.
and the third one will be last night. If you had to put all 3 of them, and you know what, I would add the Suns game as well because the Suns game we were resilient. I think we were down by like 7 at one point, and we came back. So I would put the Suns game up there. The Miami Heat game at home, we came back from 20 down. Indiana Pacers game, we came back from 20 down. The Miami Heat game without Jaylen Brown, I think we played one game without Jaylen Brown, right? I think Jaylen Brown did play one of the games, if I'm not mistaken. Am I correct? I think Jaylen Brown did play one of the games, right, against Miami, and we won. The one against Miami on the road. We've got some big wins this season, bro. I'll be real with you. A lot of big wins this season. And this is what I mean. Like, we actually played very well against OKC. Second half, I was like, we have to take advantage of these non-SGA minutes. While he's off the court, let's go on a run. Let's score, and let's make sure we put on the pressure when he comes back. When Jason Tatum and SGA came back into the game, the Celtics were on fire. I think that was when we started to heat up and extend the gap.
Look, don't get me wrong. Did I enjoy beating the defending champ? Did I enjoy beating the defending champions last night? Absolutely. I enjoy beating the defending champions last night. Best win of the season.
Best team win of the season.
Best team win of the season. Yes, because they are the best team in the whole entire NBA right now.
I disagree. That's us.
Best team with the best record team.
Sure. The best team with the best record. Sure. But the best.
But come on, like you said, this was a given win because we should have never lost to the Oklahoma City Thunder 13 days ago.
Exactly. We shouldn't have. And we shouldn't have lost to San Antonio, but the referee said something else. And at home, we shouldn't have lost to them either.
Now, I'm going to say this, and I'm not going to...
Sorry,
I'm going to... Hold on. Sorry. I'm going to say this. I'm not going to give my prediction yet, but I am going to say this. In the next 4 games, right?
Yeah.
I do see 1 loss.
Okay.
I'm not going to say where until we get to the predictions, but I do see a loss.
Okay. No problem. But yeah, man, like I said, OKC game, I was very happy, bro. Like, I'll be real with you right now, right? The Thunder, we all know the Thunder and the referees, right? We all know what they can do with the referees and everything, yeah? But we all know that the Celtics can beat them at their own game. And that's what we did last night. We beat them at their own game. And Jaylen Brown and the Mies Kid throwing two what do you call slam dunks.
Please tell me we're done with the Western Conference.
We have New Orleans left. That's it. But then
fucking hell.
That's at home though, so don't worry about it. Every other game's an Eastern Conference team now. All right, so let me read you the final stretch of the season. All right. So right now we're on March 27th, right? Where I am is 27th of March, right?
It's the 26th of March for me.
Let me just read you. So we have Atlanta tomorrow, right? We have Atlanta.
Yep.
We have Atlanta at home tomorrow. Charlotte on the road. Atlanta on the road. Miami Heat on the road. And the Bucks on the road. So we go on a road trip after playing Atlanta, we go on a road trip, right? A 4-game road trip. The final road games. Well, not the final road games of the season, but the final road trip of the season, right? So we play Miami and the Bucks on the road. Then we come home to play the Raptors.
Which,
And
by the
then
way, I don't mean to cut you off. I
no,
need to say this right now. April 5th,
please.
I will not be home, and I will not be watching that Celtics game because I'm going to be with family for an Easter family dinner at my brother's and girlfriend's house. So I won't.
No worries.
You're gonna have to do this. You're gonna have to do the Raptors game, like coverage. I'll try to watch the highlights, but I'm just saying this right now. I will not be able to watch the game.
We can cover it a week before, anyways. No worries.
Oh, I'm talking about I'm talking about like recapping.
Oh, okay, that's fine. So yeah, we come home to play the Toronto Raptors, then the Charlotte Hornets at home. Then we go back. Then we go back onto the road for one final time to play the New York Knicks, and then we come home. And then we come home to play the New Orleans Pelicans, the last Western Conference team of the season, right? And then we play Orlando to wrap the season.
Okay, so Sean Grandy said no matter if we win or lose against the Knicks the Knicks have the tiebreaker.
Because they beat the Raptors in the NBA Cup, what do you call makeup game, right?
Yep.
Which I completely don't understand at all. It just makes no sense to me whatsoever. Really doesn't make any sense to me. We just have to outscore the Knicks. We just have to beat the Knicks, and we have to make sure that they don't, beat us in the tiebreaker. Oh, the tiebreaker, excuse me. We have to make sure they don't have a better win-loss record than us. You know what I mean?
Oh, right now they're a half game behind us.
Because we played one game less than them, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's why.
And they play tonight.
Were they playing again tonight? They're playing the Charlotte. Oh, that's gonna be a tough game. I hope Charlotte wins this one. I really hope Charlotte wins this one. Give me Charlotte, man. I would love Charlotte. But yeah, man. Okay, I'll ask you, Justin. If you had to rank the best Celtics wins, I'll give you 3. Right? Like I said, so the Pistons game at home, the Knicks game at home, and the Thunder game at home. If you had to rank 1 to 3, what would you rank it?
So you said Pistons, Knicks, and Thunder.
All 3 wins at home this season. So the next game we won, the one that we won at home back in early December or something. The Pistons game that we ended their streak, and the Thunder game that we ended their streak. Excuse me.
Okay, I'm gonna say Thunder 3.
Okay.
Knicks 2.
Mm-hmm.
Pistons 1.
Okay. No, that's fine. That's fine for me. I'm gonna go Thunder. I'm gonna go Pistons. Then I'm gonna go Knicks. But that's how I see it. I mean, like I said, great win last night, man. And I think we can definitely hopefully build up from this. If I would have told you like a couple of games ago that had the Celtics lost against the Timberwolves and we'd have lost against the OKC Thunder, I worry about us playing against the Hawks and Magic, and the Hawks, the Hornets and the Hawks again. Because you know why? We would be going into those games on really bad form. However, we've just beaten the OKC Thunder. We've won 5 out of our last 6, I think, if I'm not mistaken. If we can beat Atlanta at home before going on the road trip, I think we can definitely, make it to, what do you call? I think we'll be good. I think we'll be good for the rest of the season, man. So yeah, man, we just have to hope that we can win these next few games. Hopefully, we can come back to TD Garden, against Toronto and all these teams fresh and ready to finish second. Hopefully, we can do that. Or if we somehow miraculously get first, then we'll see. But yeah, man, I mean, I don't really have much to cover. I don't know if there's any other Celtics news that I have to speak about. But Vucevic might be back very, very soon. What do you think of that?
I don't got much to add about that except I hope he does well when he gets back, but I just see him get injured again.
What do you make of people saying Jason Tatum is a problem for the Celtics right now? He's not. He's come back and he's become an issue. What do you make of that?
I don't know. I think the questions that he's getting asked is absurd. Like, oh, do you feel rusty? What the fuck do you think he's supposed to say?
That's crazy.
Oh,
Crazy.
is it rust? Is it rust? Is it rust? Hey, how about you tear an Achilles? How about you come back late season? How about you try to play basketball? Then you can see.
Crazy. Did we talk about Jaylen Brown's last Celtics show about passing Celtics?
Yeah, we did. We
We
did.
did, right? We did,
Yep.
right? Okay.
Yep.
1 second then. Let me just quickly find some news that we missed out on. Hold on 1 second, yeah. Not really much, I guess. Not really much news. Let me just quickly see other things. Nothing except for the Celtics beating the OKC Thunder. That's really it. That's really it. All right. I think let's just get to predictions. We don't really have much to talk about today. I mean, except last night was just an amazing win. I mean, all right then. What are you saying?
Oh yeah, no, I'm good.
Hawks at home.
I got a win here.
Same. Hornets on the road, I think.
I got the win there.
Okay. And then we have the Hawks again
I got the loss right there.
and Miami.
Win.
I'm with you, kinda. I think I'm with you on those predictions. Yeah. So you said Celtics will lose to the Hawks.
Atlanta on the road because it's a back-to-back.
I think we play Charlotte the next day, don't we? Or that we play Charlotte the day before.
It's Charlotte Sunday, Atlanta Monday.
I agree with you. Do you know what? Yeah, I'll go 3-1. I guess 3-1. But yeah, man.
Yeah, because we play a 6 o'clock game against the Charlotte Hornets.
Yeah.
Then we play the Atlanta Hawks at 7:30.
Mm. But
Yeah,
I guess. Sorry.
Oh no, hold on. I need to check.
I
I need to check to see if Atlanta. I need to check to see if Atlanta's on a back-to-back.
think they are. They are. A lot of teams are.
Let's see, Hawks. Nope, they are not. Well, actually, they are after they play us in Boston because they go home to play Sacramento. But they are not on a back-to-back when we come to Atlanta the next day.
Mm. So you're saying 3-1?
Yes.
I'll go 3-1 as well, or 4-0. Quite confident now. I can't lie to you. But yeah, do you have anything more to say on the video before we close out?
Actually, I do. Hold on 1 second.
Go on, Justin, please.
And maybe you can hype this up a little bit more too.
No, go on. Of course. Yes, guys. Make sure you guys go check out Forever Boston Sports. I am going to put the link in the description of the video. Make sure you guys, if you are a Boston sports fan and you want to follow Red Sox.
We didn't do bases loaded last night because last night was opening night, so we didn't want to do it during that.
Yeah, no worries, man. But yeah, I've read out the. Which I don't want to read out, but you know what I mean. I've given my thoughts. I've given my.
Hey, by the way, guys, if you are Red Sox fans, I know Jesse is a Red Sox / I know Jesse is rooting for Bogarts and the Padres. I am due because the Red Sox front office fucked them up. But if you're a Red Sox fan, if you and you deal with and you are gonna ride with this horrible owner of John Henry, then happy Crochet Day to everyone that celebrates. We got Red Sox baseball in less than 2 hours, 4 o'clock
Yeah.
Eastern, 3 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning for Aikman.
What time did you say? What time did you say?
4 o'clock Eastern, 3 o'clock in the morning your time.
Yes, you're correct. You're correct. But yeah, man, I mean, we covered everything we need to cover. Unless you have anything more you want to add, real quick again. Forever Boston Sports. Go subscribe to the channel, people at Forever Boston Sports. And we'll be back live tonight for the All Out Sports Talk with Augusti. And then maybe we might do another we might do a Beyond the Ball podcast. So stay tuned to all that, people. Justin, thank you for joining today, bro. Short and sweet, but we had to keep it like this. And like I said, people, turn notification bells. So you don't miss an upload. You don't miss a live. You don't miss a video and all the posts and whatnot. Also, leave a like. And we're 28 subscribers away from 600, guys. 28 to 600. Come on. You know the drill. Hit the like button, subscribe, and we're. Justin, you want to add anything? Just now, I think you want to say anything?
Nope, but thank you all for watching.
Word. And what's it called? France versus Brazil is happening in Boston. So yeah, man, I can't wait. Good luck to both those teams. Good luck. It's gonna be a good year, hopefully, of the World Cup. Can't wait. But this is just a teaser of the World Cup, I think. You know what I mean? I think they're playing in America just to kind of get a feel of the environment, the pitch, and the surroundings, and everything like that, I guess. But yeah, international football in the States, in Boston, love that. Can't wait to see more. But yeah, Justin, I think we're gonna close it out here unless you want to add one last point.
Nope, I'm good.
Cool. Subscribe to Forever Boston Sports if you're new around here. Turn your notification bell so you don't miss an upload. And we're 28 away to 600. Come on, guys. Like, share, subscribe. Have a good rest of your evening. Please take care. Let's go, Celtics.